All right, so ready to trade in these winter blues for, I don't know, some turquoise water.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Let's do it. Today we're heading to Thailand, the Koh Lipe archipelago to be exact.
Yeah.
And we're going to map out like the perfect, I'm talking perfect, 11-day island hopping adventure.
All right. I like it. Let's plan this out.
Yeah, so get ready for those like iconic, white sand beaches, those crazy coral reefs, and just that island vibe everyone dreams of.
You're talking about those postcard perfect beaches right in the Andaman Sea.
Exactly.
Part of the Torito National Marine Park. And, it really has a little bit of everything. Bustling beaches, we've got tranquil coves, a real mix.
Nice.
And then you got Koh Lipe itself.
Okay, Koh Lipe.
It's special, it's intimate, walkable, you can get around so easily. And you got those picture perfect beaches, you mentioned them. Pattaya, sunrise, sunset.
Yeah, sound pretty good.
And then for the people who maybe want a little more, there's always Karma Beach. It's a little more luxurious, upscale. Right. And of course, we can't forget about island hopping. We got to get to Koh Torito, the big one nearby.
All right, so let's start with Koh Lipe, our home base. Paint me a picture. What's it actually like when you're there?
All right, so imagine this. You step off, right? And the island is, well, it's tiny. 2 square kilometers. You can walk it end to end, no problem.
Oh, wow.
And it's flat. So super easy to explore. But what really hits you is that contrast. You got those white sand beaches meeting those like unbelievably vibrant coral reefs.
Oh, wow.
And the water, crystal clear, like 20-meter visibility, easy.
Yeah. 20 meters, seriously. That's wild.
Oh, yeah. You can see the colorful fish, the coral, all from the surface.
You get to Koh Lipe, the sun is shining, those turquoise waters are just calling us.
Right.
Where do we start? Where do we go first?
Okay, well, most ferries are going to drop you off at Pattaya Beach.
Okay, Pattaya Beach.
And like the heart of it all, tons of shops, restaurants, a good place to get your bearings, get some good food.
Yeah, got to fuel up for the adventure.
Exactly.
And you mentioned those other beaches, those names, Sunrise, Sunset. What are we talking about there?
Okay, so Sunrise Beach, you can probably guess why it's called that.
Right.
The sunrise views are absolutely stunning. It's a bit more secluded, peaceful, perfect spot for that first cup of coffee, right, on the sand, as that sky just explodes with color.
Right. That's definitely going on the list. And Sunset Beach, what about that one?
Oh, Sunset Beach. This is where you go to soak up those golden hour vibes. You picture lounging on the sand, and that sky, it's like a canvas, with these fiery hues as that sun dips below the horizon.
Oh, man. I'm already feeling more relaxed just thinking about it.
And then there's Karma Beach. It's more a day trip, really.
Yeah.
If you're looking for luxury, that's the place. High-end resorts, fine dining, those crazy panoramic views.
All right, so bustling beaches, tranquil sunrises, and then, some luxurious escapes. All pretty close together, right?
Yeah, that's the beauty of Koh Lipe. You got all that within easy reach.
Now, Koh Lipe is, relatively small, but any hidden gems, any unexpected stuff we shouldn't miss.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Koh Lipe is more than just those beaches.
Okay, good.
You got to check out the mangrove forest.
The mangrove forests. All right.
Yeah, picture yourself paddling through these waterways, right? The sun's kind of dappling through the canopy. It's like another side of the island.
Kayaking through the mangroves. That sounds pretty unique. Any particular time of day that's best for that?
Sunset. It's got to be sunset. That light filtering through the branches. It's magical. The water just turns gold. And you might even see some wildlife coming out as it cools down.
Okay, so sunset, kayaking through the mangroves. Got it. Now, let's talk about the folks who call Koh Lipe home. Who are they?
So the indigenous community there, that's the Chao people,
Okay.
known for their connection to the sea. They're skilled seafarers, fishermen. They got a real deep history, rich culture, adds a whole other dimension to the island. You might see them out on their long-tail boats, those classic boats.
Yeah, those are iconic.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
So the Chao people living in harmony with the sea for who knows how long. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
Okay, so we've got beaches, mangroves, some cultural insights. What else? What's next on our Koh Lipe to-do list?
All right, so after dark, things get lively. We're talking Koh Lipe Walking Street.
Walking Street.
Oh, yeah. Imagine a night market, right? The air's filled with the smells of grilled seafood, spicy curries, music, laughter, and, all those colorful crafts and souvenirs.
Ooh, it sounds like a sensory overload in a good way.
Oh, it is. A feast for the senses, for sure. A must-do. You can't miss it.
Okay. Any specific night of the week better than others?
Every night's a party, but Friday nights, they're really something else. More food stalls, more vendors, just a real buzz in the air.
Okay, Friday night, walking street. Marked on the calendar.
Good, good.
So we're talking those incredible Thai flavors, immersing ourselves in the culture. But we can't forget about that underwater world. You mentioned snorkeling, diving. What are we talking about here? What's waiting down there?
Prepare to be amazed.
Seriously.
The underwater world, it's just as vibrant as everything on land.
Okay.
The coral reefs are bursting with life. You got colorful fish everywhere, sea turtles just gliding by, maybe a stingray, just incredible.
Okay, I'm sold, but what if I'm not a certified diver? Can I still experience this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Snorkeling. Anyone can do it. You don't need any special skills. Just grab a mask, snorkel, and fins, and you're good to go.
Nice. So Koh Lipe's got something for everyone, whether you're a seasoned diver or just starting out.
It's like a giant natural aquarium, just waiting to be explored.
And you mentioned a lot of those reefs are just a short swim from shore.
Oh yeah, tons of them. You don't even need a boat tour for some of the best spots.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But for the certified divers, anyone who wants to, venture out a bit further, any must-see dive sites you'd recommend?
All right, so there's Stonehenge. It's named after, Stonehenge. Big rock formations, super cool. Lots of marine life there. Barracuda, snapper, maybe even a white-tip reef shark if you're lucky.
Oh, wow.
And then there's 8 Mile Rock. It's a submerged pinnacle a bit further out. That's where you might see the pelagic fish, tuna, trevally, maybe even a manta ray or a whale shark if you're really, really lucky.
Whale shark. Okay, that would be something else. We can't go all the way to Thailand without experiencing that food.
Yeah, of course not.
What are some of the must-try dishes, the stuff that's just got to be on our list?
All right, well, you can't go wrong with pad thai. It's a classic for a reason. Those stir-fried noodles with shrimp, tofu, egg, that tangy tamarind sauce, it's perfect.
Okay, pad thai, classic. What else?
And if you like a little heat, you got to try tom yum soup. It's spicy, sour, usually has shrimp or chicken, and it's packed with lemongrass, galangal, chilies, just boom, flavor explosion.
Pad thai, tom yum soup. Got it. Now, I have a serious sweet tooth, so what about dessert? What's something sweet and delicious that just screams Thailand?
Okay, for you, it's got to be mango sticky rice. It's sweet sticky rice, right, with fresh mango drizzled with coconut milk. It's the perfect way to end a meal or, just indulge.
All right, mango sticky rice. It's going on the list. So we've got those incredible beaches, the mangroves, the walking street, the underwater world.
It's a lot to take in, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. But I know there's so much more to this archipelago. Where do we go next on our island hopping adventure?
All right, so on day 4, we're hopping on a boat heading to Koh Tao, the biggest island in the whole park. And this is where we trade those bustling beach vibes for, untouched natural beauty.
Koh Tao, the big one. Untouched nature. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Think. Dense rainforests, hidden waterfalls, coastlines that will blow your mind.
Okay, you've officially piqued my curiosity. But before we dive into the wonders of Koh Tao, let's pause here. And we'll be back in just a moment to continue our Koh Lipe Archipelago deep dive. Okay, so Koh Tao, we're trading those lively beaches for what? Untouched nature.
It's like stepping back in time. Seriously, Koh Tao is a world away from all that developed stuff on Koh Lipe.
All right, I'm liking this already.
Think dense rainforests, waterfalls, hidden waterfalls, coastlines that will just blow you away.
Okay. What's the best way to experience all that? What do we do?
Koh Tao is all about, slowing down. Embrace the slower pace. Imagine yourself hiking these lush trails. The air is thick with the scent of earth, exotic flowers. You might see macaques swinging through the trees or even catch a glimpse of a dusky langur.
Dusky langurs. Okay, now that's something I'd love to see. And those waterfalls, any standouts, ones we shouldn't miss?
Definitely check out Tonsai Waterfall. It cascades down these rocky cliffs into a pool below. Perfect spot to cool off after a hike. Just soak up that rainforest tranquility.
All right, a waterfall dip. Got it. Now, I know we're focusing on the nature here, but what about the history of Koh Tao? I heard there's a bit of a dark side to this island.
Yeah, Koh Tao has layers, Back in the 30s and 40s, it was actually a penal colony.
A penal colony. Wow. Okay, that's pretty intense.
You can still see some remnants of that era in some areas. Adds a bit of intrigue to the island.
Definitely a different side to the island. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Koh Tao has stories, history, and then all that incredible nature.
It's a mix, that's for sure. Raw beauty, a touch of mystery, all wrapped up in the serene environment.
Okay, I'm convinced. 2 days on Koh Tao it is.
Uh-huh.
So we've got Koh Lipe with all that energy, and now Koh Tao, the quieter, more natural vibe.
Got it.
Where do we head to next?
Let's go to Koh Adang. It's like Koh Lipe's quieter, less developed neighbor.
Okay, Koh Adang.
Yeah, it's a true escape. Secluded beaches, amazing viewpoints, and some of the best snorkeling in the whole archipelago.
Koh Adang, the quiet sibling. I like it. What makes the snorkeling so special there?
Well, it's part of the protected area, the Tarutao National Marine Park. So those reefs they're just teeming with life, super diverse. Imagine swimming through these coral gardens surrounded by colorful fish. You might see a blacktip reef shark or a hawksbill turtle. It's an underwater paradise.
Okay, I'm getting that underwater FOMO already. Now, before we jump back into the water, we talked about the Chao people. What are some ways we can learn more about their culture, respectfully while we're there?
So there aren't specific museums or cultural centers on Koh Lipe dedicated to the Chao. The best way is through observation, interacting respectfully, see their daily life, their fishing techniques, maybe strike up a conversation if you get the chance. A smile, a genuine interest, that goes a long way.
A smile, a genuine interest. Got it. Now, we can't talk about the Chao people without mentioning those longtail boats. Those are just so iconic. Is there a way to actually experience them, not just admire them from the shore?
Oh, for sure. Hiring a longtail boat for a day trip, that's a Koh Lipe must-do. You're cruising through that turquoise water, wind in your hair. You can explore those hidden coves, secluded beaches, all those picture-perfect islands we keep talking about.
All right, longtail boat adventure added to the itinerary. Now, we touched on those classic Thai dishes.
Right.
But what about those hidden culinary gems, those local favorites that maybe aren't on every tourist menu?
Okay, if you want real, authentic Southern Thai food, look for Gang Som Pla Krapong.
Gang Som Pla Krapong. Okay, I'm going to have to practice that one.
It's a fiery yellow curry with fish, bamboo shoots, turmeric. It's got this amazing flavor and a nice little kick to it.
All right, I'm always up for a little kick. Now, let's talk practical stuff. Getting around, island hopping. How easy is it to navigate between these islands?
It's super easy. Ferries, longtail boats, they all connect the islands. There are regular services all day long. You can usually book tickets right at your hotel or at the pier. It's simple. It's scenic.
Simple and scenic. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, we've talked about bustling beaches, tranquil escapes.
It's a mix.
What's the overall vibe? Is it a party destination, family-friendly, a mix of both? What are we talking about here?
It's a great mix. Honestly, there's something for everyone. You'll find some nightlife on Koh Lipe, especially around Pattaya Beach. But it's not crazy. And families, they'll love it too. The waters are calm, beaches are safe, and there's plenty to keep everyone entertained.
So whether you're looking for those lively evenings or those quiet family moments, Koh Lipe Archipelago, it's got it all.
Exactly. A little something for everyone.
So we've explored Koh Lipe, journeyed to Koh Tao, even dipped our toes into Koh Adang.
We've been busy.
But we still have, a few days left in this 11-day adventure. What other island treasures are waiting for us in this tropical paradise? We're back and ready to uncover more of those Koh Lipe Archipelago gems. What else is there? Where are we going next?
Okay, get ready for some serious scenery. Next stop, Koh Rawi. It's called the Sleeping Beauty Island.
Sleeping Beauty Island. Okay, I'm intrigued. Why that name?
It's because of the rock formations. They look like a woman lying down, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, okay, I see it. So Sleeping Beauty Island, what's special about it? What will we find there?
Imagine this. You've got those perfect white sand beaches, right? Palm trees swaying, crystal clear water, tons of marine life. And it's just so peaceful, like you can really feel it.
Sounds like the perfect spot to just disconnect, recharge.
Exactly. And the snorkeling there is fantastic. Swim right off the beach. You're surrounded by colorful fish, coral, you name it. Might even see a sea turtle or two.
Okay, Koh Rawi, Sleeping Beauty Island. Definitely adding that to the list. Now, we talked about experiencing the Chao culture, being respectful, Any specific customs or traditions we should be aware of?
Always a good idea to dress modestly, especially when you're visiting villages or religious sites of a sarong, a shawl, sign of respect.
Modesty and respect.
Got it.
Now, we've talked about the food, the beaches, the culture, but what about like those unexpected moments, those little things that make a trip, unforgettable?
Okay, for something really unique, try a night snorkeling or diving trip.
Night snorkeling.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. You're down there, and as it gets dark, you see the bioluminescent plankton. It's like the water is glowing.
Bioluminescent plankton. Okay, that's unreal. So we got vibrant markets, tranquil beaches, and now glowing underwater worlds.
It's a lot, right? Koh Lipe archipelago just keeps on giving.
It really does. And for those, who want a little more adventure, what about activities? Anything beyond the beaches and the snorkeling?
Koh Lipe has some awesome rock climbing. The limestone cliffs there have really challenging routes. The views, oh man, the views are incredible. You reach the top, you're looking out over those turquoise waters, all those islands. It's breathtaking.
Rock climbing with a view. Okay, I'm in. Now, what about accommodations? We're talking 11 days here. What kind of options are there?
You'll find a whole range, something for everyone, every budget, simple beach huts, boutique hotels, even luxury resorts. On Koh Lipe, you can find those charming beachfront bungalows right on the sand. And on Koh Adong, there are these eco-friendly resorts nestled in the rainforest.
So whether we want like that barefoot beach experience or something a little more luxurious, we've got options.
Exactly. You'll find it all.
Perfect. Now, as we wrap up our Koh Lipe archipelago adventure, it's important to talk about responsible travel.
Absolutely.
How can we make sure we're leaving a positive impact on the environment, the culture?
Be mindful, Choose eco-friendly places to stay, support local businesses, respect the marine environment. Don't touch the coral. Be careful about your sunscreen. Some of those chemicals can damage the reefs.
So respect for the environment, the local culture. Those are key takeaways.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, one final question before we say goodbye to Koh Lipe archipelago. If you had to sum up, the essence of this place in just a few words, what would they be?
Harmony, diversity, wonder.
Harmony, diversity, wonder.
Yeah.
It really does sound like a place that feeds the soul. I know I'm already feeling inspired.
I think we both are.
So there you have it. Our Koh Lipe Archipelago deep dive is complete. We've explored those beaches, those hidden waterfalls. We've even gotten the taste of that local culture, the food, the people. And we've learned that this archipelago is a unique blend of adventure, relaxation, cultural immersion, all set against this backdrop of just incredible natural beauty. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your snorkel gear, and get ready to experience the magic of the Koh Lipe Archipelago for yourself. Until next time, happy travels.